Hi, loves. Medium Michaela back with the Christ Phoenix Wedding Academy on this May 8th, 2024. We hope all is well with you, loves, and the peace, love, light, oneness, and truth that we send to you and we share with you in as we are one, loves. There is no separation. So today, loves, I asked Yeshua personally to talk about something that most of you may or may not know. And that is what your divine purpose is. And the reason this came about, loves, is because we had a fellow sister email us and ask us, and specifically Yeshua, to tell her what her divine purpose and mission was. To which Yeshua and I had a one-on-one conversation, because I don't just channel this family. I have one-on-one conversations with them as if they were in their physical forms sitting right next to me. Because I can see, hear, sense, smell, feel, interact with them as if they were in physical form still. If that makes sense, loves. So, having said this, I asked Yeshua if he wanted to further elaborate on this topic for today's video, to help all of you understand what your divine mission and purpose is. And before we begin, loves, if you want to book sessions or donate to the Academy, please feel free and do that with an open mind and heart. But please keep in mind, loves, we cannot tell you what to do or how to perceive or what to think or feel. You must go within for that. We cannot bring you to your soulmate. We're not a matchmaking service. You have to go within to find the answers for those questions. Okay, loves. However, we can give you guidance and love and a perspective. And this is why we say, loves, take what resonates and leave the rest. We cannot tell you what to do with the information given during the session. And when you book sessions, loves, you may want to be from the U.S. because it's easier for us if you guys are from the U.S. that are booking sessions, so that the things that we're dealing with can be sorted out for you. And we can address things that are for your specific needs. If that makes sense, loves. And if you are not in the U.S., it makes it harder because time zone difference. We have other obligations that we have to attend to. And therefore, we do not do Zoom or anything like that because Zoom doesn't like our energy. Because all technology is basically run by darkness, including Zoom and Facebook and other social media platforms. But Zoom doesn't like our technology and our energy. So, this is why we don't do any Zoom anymore as we used to. Because it cuts in and out. And we cannot give our information out to brothers and sisters that are not from the U.S. because the company that which we have doesn't allow that in the services, so we have to be very precise about who we're working with. And it's not that we don't love any of you, because we love all of you equally. But if you're not from the U.S. and you still want a session, we can do it via email for you, because the session would still be the same via email versus over the phone. Okay? And therefore, if we refer you to our sister Kimberly Palm from Spiritual Growth Journeys to do an international session with you, She has more free time, or freedom, I should say, to do sessions. She has more flexibility to do sessions. She does international clients. She is a health coach and a life coach and a teacher and my beautiful sister and a healer. But she's going to tell you the same thing. Go within, go within, go within. So having said this, loves, if you're not from the U.S. and you wish to contact my sister, Kimberly Palm, who does international clients from all over the world, please go to her website, spiritualgrowthjourneys.com, for more information and details. And you can get her email and email it to her what you are intending to do, as she is part of this family. So she or my sister, Katrina Whitney from Red Mountain Shaman, can help you as well. And you can go to her website, redmountainshaman.com, for her services and details as well. So before we begin, loves, we're going to do our usual grounding and protecting, and then we'll go from there. And remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. First, I call upon Archangel Michael, or Christ Michael, to place a multi-layered, multi-dimensional shield of protection within and around the mind, body, and spirit of myself, our family, and brothers and sisters who come in contact with this video at this time, shielding us from all darkness or demonic infiltration or entities. As I do not consent, do not consent, do not consent. Any and all infiltration or entities must be dealt with by Father, Mother, God, times 100. Across all times, spaces, places, other dimensions, and parallel universes. In the name of Yeshua the Christ. And so it is done. Next, I call upon you, Father, Mother, God, to abide with me, your beloved daughter, Michaela, and all your other perfect sons and daughters that are listening and watching this live stream at this time, with your light, love, peace, oneness, truth, strength, wisdom, and divine protection and support within and around the mind, body, and spirit. Next, I call upon you, Sananda Yeshua the Christ, with the purest intention of only light and love be given, and of truth, and of peace, and of oneness, and strength, and divine protection and support within and around the mind, body, and spirit of myself, your beloved Michaela, and brothers and sisters who come in contact with this video at this time. As I am a clear, open channel for you, Sananda Yeshua, so that only your truth, love, light, peace, and oneness, and strength, and wisdom, and divine protection and support can enter in. As I am a clear, pure, open channel for you, Sananda Yeshua, as I let go of the ego and the biases at this time, so that only love and light is given. And so it is done. Once again, greetings unto you, beloved and holy brothers and sisters, children of light divine, children of the one source that all is but love. I am indeed your beloved brother and friend and equal, the one you've known throughout your time and space and millennia as Yeshua the Christ. I come not for myself, but for you, to honor and love all that which you are, infinite source, prime creator. For there is nothing that one Yeshua cannot teach you that one doesn't already know, dear friends, but simply serve as a reminder of the truth that shall indeed set you free yet again. To serve as a mirror image for your true potential, for all have the potential to be Christ, for all is Christ. It is about realigning with your Christ frequency that is yet re-emerging upon your Holy Mother the Earth at this time, dear friends. We were asked by this our beloved Michaela to speak unto you in this hour and in this way about the topic of what is your divine purpose and mission, to which we come forth to remind you of the true embodiment of light and love, that what you are and will ever remain infinite and eternal forever. You are divine sparks of light and of love. You are that light unto the world. Let your lighthouse, therefore, shine upon a hill, to illumine and illuminate all darkness and deception and misperception, dear one. Does that make sense for you? Many upon your planet have asked one Yeshua and the Father, Mother, God, what is my divine purpose? Why do I feel lost? Why do I feel like I don't fit in? To which we say, you are simply questioning things that you have been taught to perceive from your societal structures and upbringings, and therefore, should we say, beliefs. Instead of going within to seek first the answers, or seek first the kingdom. What is the kingdom? Queendom. But the place of oneness, the place of light and love, that which is the Father, Mother, Abba. Where you are, the kingdom is. You are in the kingdom when you perceive from light and love. Give love, be love, receive love, share in love. Share in the Christ consciousness that all is, but indeed one. Therefore, beloved ones, when we have been asked by several of you to tell you what your divine mission is and purpose is, you have no other mission but one thing: to be love, to give love, to receive love, and to be the perfect expression of light and love onto the world. Everything else is a mere perception of what one thinks that they should be or need to do based upon their own beliefs and their own judgments they have placed upon oneself, and others have been placing upon them. But no one indeed, or no thing indeed, is outside of you. Your only mission is to be the perfect expression of the Father, Mother, God, Abba, that knows no limitations, no boundaries, and only sees the good, the holy, and the beautiful in everything and everyone. For indeed all is an aspect of God, that which you are, as indeed I am, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? It is indeed time for you to extend light and love, rather than bow down before anyone. Hold them equal to you, dear one. Hold them equal to your light. Hold them equal to your compassion. And most of you beloveds would say, But Yeshua, what if they don't accept me? There was a point in your time and space, 2,000 years ago, in the lifetime that has, therefore, shall we say, gotten so much press, that I too was not accepted in my hometown by the people. Did that stop me? No. Did that slow me down? No. I simply wished them the best, in peace, love, and light, and continued my mission and ministry, dear ones. The only ones that are stopping you is indeed your conception of fear and a man's perception of needing to please everyone. Stop people pleasing, dear ones. When you stop people pleasing, you can in truth please yourself. It is in truth about pleasing oneself before pleasing another, because others are going to perceive of you as they wish and decree, dear ones, regardless of what you do or say. It is not up to you to therefore change their mind, but it indeed is up to you to perceive your own way with your own divine free will, given unto you as equally as it has been given unto me, one Yeshua, by the Father, Mother, Abba. Does that make sense for you? No one is standing in your way, dear ones, but you. Everything that one has experienced and is experiencing has been necessary for your soul's growth and evolution and journey of consciousness back into the light of oneness, or the light of creation, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? Your time is now to stop people pleasing, stop bowing before anyone, and focus on oneself first. Do what is best for oneself. Be unapologetically yourself, dear ones, without hesitation, or without the need of saying I'm sorry to yourself. Speak your truth, speak your peace, stand firm in your truth, stand your ground, dear ones. It is about your awakening of consciousness as a collective. Does that make sense for you? For indeed, things are unfolding upon your holy mother the earth, for a greater change is indeed coming. Between now and the end of the year 2024. And we will assure you, dear ones, that you are indeed never alone, for this is a concept of the mind, that you are unworthy, that you are alone, you are not seen nor heard. For this is indeed far from the truth, beloveds. You are one with us, and we are one with you. We are all part of the one consciousness that is Father, Mother, God. Ye are God, indeed you are. Take your power, own your power, dear one, for you are the change that you are indeed seeking, externally and internally, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? It starts with your forgiveness of oneself. Before you can forgive another beloved brother or sister, forgive yourself from the shackles and the misperceptions that you have had upon yourself, and the judgments and the fears. Speak your truth to yourself and to others out loud. Does this make sense for you? Your divine mission, dear one, all of you, as a collective, have the same mission. To remember who and what you truly are, and that is perfect love, infinite and eternal. It is not to seek your soulmate and, shall we say, depend on another beloved brother or sister as your soulmate or your seekers outside of oneself, but it is simply to share in that light and love that which all is but one. Therefore, dear ones, there is indeed a reason why you have your soulmates and your twin flames, which is merely a concept that has been made up by your society, or shall we say, a label. For when one puts labels upon everything, you are simply judging it, dear one. You are simply giving it a label to change it and to manipulate it. For all creation is love. One mind, one heart, and one love, and one Christ consciousness. That is the oneness of God that you are going back into, dear ones, as the light of creation. Therefore, dear ones, when you ask our beloved Michaela and myself, or anyone else in this family, Yeshua, what is my divine purpose? You only have one purpose, dear friends, and that is simply to be love, to give love, to receive love, to be the embodiment of perfection. That is the Father, Mother, Abba. To be the one unity of Christ consciousness within all. Look not upon your beloved brothers and sisters with judgment, but rather with tenderness, compassion, and mercy, dear ones. Do unto others as indeed you would have them do unto you. It is indeed that simple, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? Your divine mission is to come back to the oneness of light and love, dear ones. When you come back to the oneness of light and love, you remember that all indeed is one. You let things, shall we say, be as they are. All in its perfect divine timing shall indeed unfold the truth yet again. That indeed, dear ones, is your divine mission. The reason in which you are experiencing all these things of your perception is because you have asked for it, dear ones. And what you decree, so it shall be, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? They are nothing more than experiences of creation. That what you have asked for, dear ones. You are the embodiment of light and love onto the world, to be given that perfect expression of peace and of light and of love, dear ones. It is merely that simple. For I am indeed your beloved brother and friend and equal, the one you've known simply as Sananda Yeshua the Christ, and I have come forth with my sword of truth to bind all darkness and liberate the pure in heart, for all indeed is one. And so it is, beloveds, and so it is.